No one would have thought that behind his gentle smile, his almost undeniable facial charm, and the image of the perfect man that has been attached to him all this time, Cha Eun-woo keeps a big secret that for months has not been revealed even by the most loyal fans. A secret that immediately shook the Korean entertainment world when it began to be leaked by one of the internal military sources who did not want to be named. After almost no news during her tenure, the public was suddenly shocked by the news that Eun-woo had apparently gotten the most mysterious military assignment, a task not even entrusted to many other celebrities. Since then, ARMY, Aroha, and the rest of the K-pop fans have gone wild, flooding social media with questions. What exactly is going on behind the military walls where Eun-woo is serving? When the news first appeared on the International Community Forum, most fans thought it was just an overstated issue. But the longer it goes on, the more details are leaked. Eun-woo isn't just doing his job as an ordinary soldier. He was assigned to an internal unit referred to as the Special Communications Surveillance Unit, a unit usually filled with soldiers with impeccable records of discipline, high intelligence, exceptional focusing ability, and absolute secrecy. Not everyone meets these qualifications. Even in the military itself, the unit famously selects only a handful of soldiers each year. And now, Cha Eun-woo's name is listed as one of them. An internal source explained that Eun-woo was entrusted with tasks involving monitoring certain strategic situations that could not be leaked to the public. The job required him to spend hours in a controlled room, supervising communication patterns, and then reporting directly to high-level superiors. Many suspect this is the reason why for months there have been no photos or updates about him. It was as if he disappeared from the radar of the entertainment world, immersed in a harsh and disciplined military routine. But in reality, he is carrying out a much more complicated task than what the public knows. Some fans on the global forum even mentioned that Eun-woo showed a very significant physical change since entering the military. Not only is his body straighter and more athletic, but his eyes look deeper, mature, and firm when he appears in some official military photos. Many don't realize, Eun-woo had just returned from a long night shift on a secret assignment. Even some other soldiers said that Eun-woo was often the last person to return to the dormitory, but still displayed extraordinary calm as if he was not carrying a heavy burden. One of the members of the military who had served with him recounted that Eun-woo had near perfect precision in his duties, something new soldiers rarely have. It is able to read rapidly changing patterns and situations, process information in seconds, and provide accurate reports without hesitation. This made his superiors immediately put great trust in him. Many people say that Eun-woo's intelligence is not just academic intelligence, but situational intelligence, the type of intelligence that is needed in high-level surveillance units. This proves that behind the handsome face and aura of a celebrity, Eun-woo is a much more complex figure. He is noted not only for his appearance, but also for his abilities. Many senior soldiers were initially hesitant to judge Eun-woo as a celebrity who might have trouble adapting, but were eventually amazed by this proves that behind the handsome face and aura of a celebrity, Eun-woo is a much more complex figure. He is noted not only for his appearance, but also for his abilities. Many senior soldiers were initially hesitant to judge Eun-woo as a celebrity who might have trouble adapting, but were eventually amazed by him. There is even a story that an instructor once said to another soldier, "You may know him as an idol, but here he is one of the soldiers we rely on the most." The word spread quickly among fans and added an aura of mystery to the task at hand. A few days after the rumors broke, Eun-woo's management company still did not give an official statement. They chose to keep their idol's military privacy. But the more the company is silent, the more curious the public becomes. Many felt that the agency's silence was a sign that the rumors had a basis. A few days after the rumors broke, Eun-woo's management company still did not give an official statement. They chose to keep their idol's military privacy. But the more the company is silent, the more curious the public becomes. Many felt that the agency's silence was a sign that the rumors had a basis. Moreover, Eun-woo is indeed seen much less often appearing in military news than other celebrity soldiers. His disappearance from the public was not because there was no activity, but because the activities he carried out could not be announced freely. Meanwhile, Aroha from all over the world began to collect various pieces of information from military sources, netizen reports, and official photos released by the government. They tried to put together this big puzzle, Why was Un-woo placed in this position? What makes it worth carrying out secret tasks that many cannot do? And is this task risky? Many fans, who were initially happy to see Un-woo do well in the military, are now even more worried. They are afraid that there is a certain mental burden or pressure that their idol will have to endure. But a soldier who spent time training with Un-woo testified that his idol appeared to be the strongest mentally. He said, "If it wasn't for his efficiency and calmness, he might not have been chosen. He never complained. He did everything with a small smile, even when everyone was already exhausted. He's different." This testimony actually makes fans even more proud. Un-woo, who is often cons, but a soldier who spent time training with Un-woo testified that his idol appeared to be the strongest mentally. He said, "If it wasn't for his efficiency and calmness, he might not have been chosen. He never complained. He did everything with a small smile, even when everyone was already exhausted. He's different." This testimony actually makes fans even more proud. Un-woo, who is often considered the perfect guy, turns out to prove himself more than that in tough situations like the military. Most shocking was the report that Un-woo had been asked to attend a special session with the national security team a few weeks before he was actually admitted to the mysterious unit. It was not clear if the session was a form of training, personality check, or confidence test, but sources said Un-woo underwent intensive evaluation before being selected. Not all soldiers get this kind of opportunity, let alone celebrities. This shows the great level of confidence the government has in him. Its immense popularity actually became a dilemma in the initial placement. There are fears of information leakage or security risks because many eyes are watching his movements. But Un-woo actually proves to be able to maintain the privacy of his duties very well. Even in a short letter shared with fans a few months ago, he simply wrote, "I'm doing a good job. Don't worry." No details, no additional explanations, and now fans understand why he was so careful with his phrasing. Every new rumor that pops up makes the puzzle about Un-woo's mysterious assignment bigger and bigger. Some say he was involved in monitoring foreign communications. Others suspect he helped the internal investigation unit. While some fans considered the rumors to be exaggerated, many believe that these things did happen given Un-woo's track record of always receiving preferential treatment due to his discipline. Moreover, there are small signs such as his schedule that is never clearly announced, his absence in certain command events, and his photos that are only released at certain moments. Even so, one of the most emotional moments occurred when a fan met Un-woo's family by accident. Her mother only smiled when asked if Un-woo was okay, then said, "She works hard, but she is very strong even so." One of the most emotional moments occurred when a fan met Un-woo's family by accident. Her mother only smiled when asked if Un-woo was okay, then said, "She works hard, but she is very strong." The word "work hard" is what is the big debate. Was it referring to his secret assignment? Is Un-woo at a certain peak of pressure? Or maybe you are carrying a heavy responsibility. What is clear, what is clear, the longer the public realizes that Cha Un-woo is not just an idol serving the military like other celebrities. He is living something bigger, quieter, and more dedicated. That mysterious assignment has shaped her into a more mature, stronger, and calmer person than ever before. Many soldiers said that Un-woo was the type you wouldn't notice carrying a big load because he kept smiling. As the public grew more curious. A military analyst gave little insight into the unit. He said that the tasks in the unit were not necessarily related to direct operations, but rather to strategic surveillance that required a very high level of mental calm. Tasks like this can tire you out mentally, more than physically. Only certain people are able to run it stably. If he is chosen, it means that he has extraordinary capacity.